everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is late and I need a video on my channel tonight. So we are going to do a super quick quilt block that I am sure has been done, but I just came up with it because I want something very quick and something that I can possibly do a few things with on the design board at the end of this video, but yet not too many options because I don't want to be up for 3 hours with that design board. So let's just get started. You're just going to need 2 pieces of fabric. I'm going with something that pops, like this is a print, but it's kind of light, and then this is nice and bold. And I'm going to be cutting a square out of this piece, and we're going to put a strip of this on 2 sides. So let me figure out what sizes I need to cut, and I will come right back and let you know what I did. I actually want to show you that I won't be cutting this strip into pieces, and that'll make sense when I start to sew it, but I do want it, just one width. So I'm just going to fold it, and I'm just going to trim it on both sides so I get a nice long strip. So my strip is 2 1/4 inches wide. I ended up cutting this 6 inches square. I would have liked it a little bit bigger, but that's what that fabric that I picked out allowed me to cut, so we're going with it. Now I'm going to go to the machine and I'm going to attach this strip. I'm not even cutting it. I will show you when I come back. I'm just going to put right sides together and I'm going to sew along this edge, and then I will press it open. There's the strip that I sewed on, and there's my square, and I am just going to trim this like that on both sides. Now I am going back to the machine and I'm going to sew the strip here. See, this way I don't have to cut pieces. I just keep using the same strip. So I'm going to just go like this, and I like to let it extend a little bit so I can just trim it up after. I'm going to sew on this side, and I'm using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. You can use whatever you want, just be consistent throughout. Going to sew there, press open, be right back. This is what I have. Going to trim it right here, and I can trim it right here at the top. This is it. This is our block. And I'm only making one because I will copy and paste this on the design board, and I'll show you how many different things we can come up with. Again, this is a little bit limiting, but you may be surprised. It may come out really cool. Here are your options. You can use any size square that you want, and you can make your strips as wide as you want. Because you're starting with a square and you're adding the same amount on each side, you're going to end up with a square. You might have to trim it up a little bit if you want to. You can make the inside all different colors if you want and keep the strip the same throughout, or you could keep the inside the same color throughout and change out the strips if you want. Anything you want to do, but this is a very simple block. And you could start out big, like you could have a 10-inch square to start out with and like 3-inch wide strip. That's going to make you almost a 13-inch block. That's a very good way and quick way to make a quilt top. And then if you wanted, you can always put appliques in this blank space. So let me get over to the quilt board. Please subscribe so you don't miss my future quilt blocks, and I will be back with more soon. Bye!